Fantastic night at Villa Park,
Yeah.
Cass. It's your former club as well, so you must be absolutely delighted.
Yeah, I've been I was at Villa Park when in the 90s they were top of the league when I joined, and it was rocking at Villa Park. It's a great atmosphere. And Villa have been away for far too long, in my opinion, as a football club, representing the Midlands. There's some great clubs in the Midlands. Villa is at the top of that tree for me. And they showed what the trust that they've got in a manager, what they're capable of doing. I mean, you think of the work. How long ago was, and it's not being disrespectful here, but how Paul Lambert struggled, Stevie Bruce struggled, Alex McLeish struggled, and others have struggled to...
Steven Gerrard.
Yeah,
Maybe not the same.
Build this football club to be where it is today. And the guys, Unai Emery is someone who knows how to manage his way through transfers, who he wants, the type of players. I've always said, the PSG, he was the best PSG manager that they've had for years. They lost 6-1 into Barcelona after winning their first game 4-0. That was a game that was littered with stardust of all the great players not quite doing what they should be doing, is tracking back players and runners of Barcelona in that 6-1 defeat. And he lost his job on one game. He didn't lose it for what they'd done in the league in France. He lost it because they lost 6-1 to Barcelona after winning the first game 4-0.
Well, it kind of just goes to show the perfect fit. And how sometimes it doesn't work for a manager at a club for whatever reason, like you say, with the PSG, with the Arsenal factor. You can bring in, was he given enough time at Arsenal? But equally, you can sit there and you can say, well, maybe it just wasn't the right fit for him. Whereas Aston Villa is proving to be the right fit for him. And actually, maybe it is because he's being allowed to make it into the club he wants it to be. And maybe he wasn't allowed that at Arsenal, wasn't allowed that at PSG, perhaps.
Well, I'm pretty sure that if any club come in for him now and try to snatch him, if there was a club, and I'm sure there would be, because you listen to loads of ex-managers or managers like Arsene Wenger and Fergie and many others, they were being offered jobs left, right and centre, even when they were managers of these big clubs. I'm sure there's clubs after him, but I think he's at the club that's right for him. He feels like he's got full control. Yeah. And he's really comfortable in that arena. He doesn't have to deal with the mega stars. He will have challenges, and one of the challenges will be...
I know what you're going to say.
It's going to be Watkins or Durán. And Watkins has been brilliant for him, and he's still his number one. He's got 2 number one centre-forwards, like Arteta had 2 number one goalkeepers.
And that is the big dilemma. At one point, he's going to have to consider, does he replace, in terms of starting, does Durán come in for Watkins, or will he look at Durán as the perfect super sub?
Well, that only goes so far on that because he's 20, and you can still get away with it slightly. But there'll come a time when he's going to have to make a call, like he did with Ings and Ollie Watkins. Had to make a call because Durán might not be happy just being a sub, and what he wants to play first team football all the time. That's going to come, and when that moment, look, it's close because look, can you play the two together? Can you make that argument? Well, Unai Emery doesn't set up like that, so I don't quite see that happening.
Okay. Those are the big decisions he'll have to make. We'll see what happens, of course, tomorrow, where we'll build up to that game, of course, which is a 2:00 kickoff at Villa Park.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.